That's what we into. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we back. All that type shit. We back. Yeah, we back. Yeah.
I can't say long awaited. It's only been a few days, but you know, it's always good to be back. It's always good to be back. Welcome to another episode of Kind of Cinema. Of course, we got a good movie for you guys tonight. We're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
looking into a timeless classic, and I mean timeless classic. We talk about Superbad, guys.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I got a feeling that I shouldn't have to, say too much about that, but I do my
Hopefully
usual,
not.
Superbad came out 2007. I don't know what everybody was doing in 2007, but they got a nice cast: Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, Michael Cera. Just okay, Christopher. We're gonna leave it at that. You got too much going on, Fogel.
Mm-hmm.
Emma Stone. I love Emma Stone. You know, yo, this joint got a lot of people. Yo, my man, you, my man, the bull. Remember when he did the? I think he was the boy that took him to the party.
The guys that was like, so you
Remember?
guys on MySpace? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you got a brother named Chris? You totally look like his brother. Totally. Totally.
What, man? He
You know
was
what
in
I'm
that
saying?
joint.
So you guys ready to bingo bongo? Like that?
Yo, that's crazy. That was Dave Franco on the soccer field with him.
Yeah. When he was like, nobody forgets. He was like, that was like 10 years ago or something like that.
Hmm. Yo, man,
Yeah.
they had a lot of people in this joint, but
Oh, bro, she sounds like she fully wants it. Who's going to give it to her? You are. That's who. Oh, yeah.
Seth Rogen's dad was in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mark Rogan. He was the father with back.
Right.
I didn't know that. Yeah, man, it's cool. You got the egg with this pop. How look at the young stuff.
He was in a couple movies, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hmm. We gotta look into that, man. Might be something tied around that. I got a
Yeah.
whole purpose of how these cats ain't make it like everybody else made it. They had that little charisma ass with them. But like I said,
Yeah.
man, this cast is I mean, like I said, everybody transitioned on into their own thing. Everybody ended up being big stars from this movie, before and after. They got way bigger later on. I mean, seeing this movie, I would have
Pause.
never thought.
Pause.
Huh?
Pause.
Well, Tales from his
After
cell.
what? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you talking about? They got way bigger. They got way bigger afterwards. Like, you was way coming to like pause. Like you was just like, come on, bro. I
Yeah,
just gotta make sure, bro. Like, I just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make sure that your speech is, you know
man.
what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
You got to make sure you stop using the Wallow Tales from his cell intro. Okay,
That's not the tell
we
from the.
gonna we gonna get that soon, man.
Is that Tales from the Cell? That's Tales from the Cell?
Yeah,
We're not
yeah,
using that
man.
no more.
I don't need Wallow running down the side of the road running up on me. I don't need that. But that's what I'm saying. Like
I didn't know that
it's
was
like
I didn't know that was the sound. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't want to steal anybody's sound or swagger. You know what I mean, guys? No, yeah, we're not doing that over here. You know what I mean? Don't say nothing crazy again, bro. I'm just saying, like, cause that was wild. They just got bigger and bigger. Pause, bro. Like that. Like what? What are you talking about?
Like I was saying, why I keep
Hmm.
hearing noise? Keep hearing noises in my background. But no, like I was saying, it's like I said, it's cool just to see how actors transition. But I never would have thought that I see Jonah Hill, headlining movies by himself. I mean, any of these people, because just like thinking of all the work they did after this, like you remember Year One?
Yeah, I remember that, but I remember it. But I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I fell asleep on year one about 3 times.
Oh shit,
I don't mean to sound
yeah.
disrespectful or anything because that might have been a funny movie, but in the first few scenes or whatever, like they lost me. Like it was just like the start because what make it crazy. I was even that way with Pineapple Express at first, and Pineapple Express has becoming one of my favorite movies. So I gotta go back and watch year one. That's what I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? I gotta go back and watch that.
And what about
I,
Scott
I
Pilgrim
might have been
Saves the
too high,
World?
bro. I might have just been too high.
Did you watch Scott Pilgrim?
I remember it somewhat, but not that much. Now, what I will, because it seems like you naming a lot of Michael Cera movies, and I don't want him to be mad at me. One of my favorite movies that he did, bro, was fucking Youth in Revolt when he
Oh
was my
yeah.
man Francois, and yo what, bro, like yo, Francois ain't give a fuck, bro. But we not talking about Francois. We talking about
Yeah.
Evan. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Seth. You know what I'm saying? We
I
talking
see
about
a
those
lot of that.
motherfuckers.
I see a
Hmm?
lot of times. No, like I say, I like to get it the little brief because some people really get to that point where they're like, "Oh, I didn't know he was in that movie." Because like I said, even with Seth, I mean with Jonah Hill, like the other day, like people ain't like when you see a person at the top tier of their career, you kind of forget who they were back then.
Beforehand.
So people will look at Jonah Hill now and don't think that's him from 40-Year-Old Virgin. Or
That
they'll
wanted to
look
buy
at
those
Jonah
fruit.
Hill, or they'll look at Jonah Hill and forget that, that was him and like, this is the end. Like, he did a lot. Wolf of Wall Street. See, the thing why I say all the time, why I
I
be,
mean, but that was more so after he blew up, though. But I get what you're saying, though, bro.
yeah, he got a
Wolf of
lot of
Wall
lead
Street,
roles after
you can't
he,
forget that was Jonah Hill, bro. You can't like that character, bro. He was wild as that character. Now, granted, that was like based off a true story. I'm not sure how close to the character he was playing that he was, but the character that he played in that joint was wild.
and then too, like I said, I another little stash about Jonah Hill too. I definitely got to shout him out because I had read a story about Wolf of Wall Street,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like they said he wanted the role so bad that nigga did that movie for next to nothing. And I mean, you know,
I appreciate the fact that he did that because not saying that that movie wouldn't have been shit without him, but who
he was a
knows
key
like who
part
would
of
have
it.
gotten that role? You feel what I'm
Now,
saying?
now,
I don't know how my
ho,
light open.
ho, ladies and
Great.
gentlemen, I would like to welcome you all to a new segment of Who Could Have Did That Role. Now, let me say, I'm
Here
gonna
you
say
go with your
personally,
shit. Don't be
I'm gonna
disrespectful.
say, I'm gonna say personally, who could have did that role better than Jonah Hill? I'm gonna leave it at nobody. I mean, I got a few people, but that's once again the point I was about to make. about Jonah Hill. See, the when Superbad, like the actors in these movies, they got a bunch of different type movies. And that's what a lot of times the actors stayed away from. They got themselves in that seat and stayed there. Certain people moved around and did other stuff. So, but like I said, Jonah Hill is gonna always be more of a household name over Michael Cera or the boy Christopher because the fact that he done movies with a lot of A-list stars, a lot of legends, and then he did a lot of different type movies. All of them wasn't just straight comedy. He got a few serious
Yes.
movies, and I remember we talked about that in another episode. It takes a big star to carry the comedy relief of a movie that's not comedy. So he had a few of them roles where he got to carry that water, and to me, he did pretty good. Also, I like movies where you can put a bunch of comedians together and they all can be evenly funny. But like I said, to me, honestly, the people that stood out the best to me in this movie, I'm gonna have to really say Jonah Hill stood out the most. Because when that nigga was a kid and that nigga said, I remember in second grade when I hit Becca's foot with my dick. He said,
Like
you see,
like
you
like
see
a
how
man dick.
concerned
He was
no,
like a man dick.
you see how concerned he looked when he asked him though, like, you hit her dick with your foot? Like, what? He looked so concerned about it, like,
No. Whoa. I'm not. Bro. You mixed your words up just now. You might not know that you mixed your words up, but you said he hit her dick with his foot. No, that's not what he meant, y'all. He meant that he hit Becca's foot with his dick. He
hey,
mixed
I'm
his
not
words
gonna
up,
hey,
y'all. You can run it back, bro. You can run it back.
I'm
When
not
you run it back
look,
and you can
look,
you
listen.
gonna see
If
what you
I
said
said
wrong. I'm
that,
saying.
if I said that, I'm gonna say Becca could have been Bruce. We don't know.
Oh no,
We
you
don't
said
know. We don't know.
you said
But
Becca's dick hit his foot. Like that's what you said.
I mean, I'm just
Pause.
saying. I wasn't, But it's like it did that part where that nigga said he was like, yeah, I was just sitting there working on this real big veiny triumphant one. I'm like,
Masterpiece. He was working on a masterpiece. He said, bro, like, hey yo,
that
pause. Then he
nigga
got mad that
said,
he said, you know how many foods are shaped like that? The best kind.
he
Yo,
said I couldn't eat popsicles. Uh, how you run around? That nigga had a lunchbox full of dicks.
he called that shit his dick treasure chest. Pause, yo. That shit was
Yeah,
wild, yo. That movie Superbad was crazy as shit, bro. Like when you really sit there and think about it, bro, that movie was wild.
that nigga, remember when they was at the mall and that nigga said, hey, how'd I look in these jeans? Do I have Mel Camel toe?
Yeah, he definitely said that. You know what? Let's white guys. What's y'all problems, man? Like y'all take
Listen,
the
man.
jokes too far sometimes, bro. Like
They don't have a limit, bro. I'm telling you.
y'all
I
really don't.
remember.
Y'all white dudes
Listen,
are the first no limit records. Pause. Like, cause I don't even like
look,
how that sounds, but they
look,
wow,
people.
bro. Like they say some crazy
Listen,
shit, bro.
I say this with all due respect. The way white people joke has always been on another level, dog. I remember I was doing a roof on a house, and I went to the shingle house to go get the shingles, nigga. The bull
Mm-hmm.
came around. I said, yo, man, where my shingles at? Oh, he about to bring your pilot around in a couple minutes. The bull came around on a forklift. He had his homeboy hanging off the side, smiling, dog. he was smiling, looking like Juicy J in a Rod Spinner's video. The way the bull said it, he said, "Look at him, man. I told him to stop. They don't listen." I said, "What they doing?" He said, "Look how he's smiling. I told him stop blowing him on the clock." So I'm cracking up. He pulled up. He said, "Yo, what did he say?" I said, "Nah, man." He said some out of pocket shit. I ain't repeating that shit, man. He said, "Nah, man, he's out of pocket." So what did he say? I ain't worried about him. He's an asshole. I said, "Man, that nigga said y'all was around there blowing each other, man. Then the way you came around the corner smiling like you looked at real satisfied, bro." So it kind of went together. He said, "Oh, we was around there blowing each other, huh?" "No, we was around there getting blown by your wife. Come here, Pat. Come wipe your mouth off, you filthy slut." I said, yo, they play different, bro. They play way different. Way different. It's like they don't have a rumbling context when it comes to them being funny. But I mean, some of the times, no disrespect again, man, they got some of the best sarcasm in the world, so what you expect? Shit, they sarcasm will make you want to punch the shit out of them, let alone the comments that they make.
Yeah,
So I
facts.
mean,
Because why you saying that? Hopefully you're alluding to to what we both saw earlier. That video.
oh yeah, for a fact, for a fact. I mean, also too, you know what else is wrong with them? We were always too afraid to push that envelope. See what I'm saying? We had the couple cats, the what's he slice 214 ass nigga, and a few other ones that pushed that envelope. Will Smith 7 pounds.
Let me tell you
I
something.
mean, it's
I've never, I've never in my life been afraid to push the envelope. Do you know I've been suspended for? Let me tell you something, bro. I remember one time I was in my science class, right? This is cinematic right here, y'all. Hopefully y'all can envision this. I'm in my science class, just chilling. Wasn't feeling like myself. You know what I'm saying? I was just sitting there, just like, this is a regular, boring day. Like, I'm not feeling like myself, man. You know, when you're not feeling like yourself, pause. You grab a Snickers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just like, I'm not feeling like myself today. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm in class, just having a little afternoon snack. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Fucking teacher walks over. She think, oh, you know what? You can't eat in class. What are you doing? You can't eat in class. You can't do this. You can't do that, bro. She went to grab, like she went to grab the shit out of my hand. Like I was just like, yo, what are you doing? Like what type time are you on? I was like, yo, pause. This is what I asked my teacher, my science teacher. She was pissed off too, cause she wrote this shit on my pink slip. Like this was on my pink slip when I got suspended, bro. I asked her, I said, yo, what's wrong with you, yo? Like literally, bro. She went to grab the candy out of my hand. I said, yo, why you got the beat dick grip on my candy bar? Like, what type of time? That bitch wrote that shit on my pink slip, nigga. Can you imagine going home to your parent? Yeah, nigga, I said parent. I ain't say parents because my pop was in the feds, nigga. Your parents? I went home to my mom, nigga, with this fucking suspension slip where I told the teacher, like, what type time you on? You got the beat dick grip on my sneaker. Bro. Shit
and you
was
know
crazy.
this.
Bro. Like that's why when I look at the movie Superbad, like the shit that they were saying to the teachers and that was happening like during that movie, I'm just like, bro, that was really high school, bro. For certain motherfuckers, like as far as like the cursing out the teachers or the cutting in other motherfuckers' classes and all that type shit, bro. Like I remember it was niggas that used to go to every period lunch. Niggas niggas probably went to gym and lunch and wonder why they ain't graduate. Like, nigga, you went to just gym and lunch,
Yeah,
nigga. Those not classes.
it sound like me. I was in there lunch. That was in there lunch. for sure.
Right.
But like I said, as far as like I said, that boundary, I mean, they never really had a problem pushing the boundary when it comes to these movies, but African Americans feel like for them to push that boundary, they making us do something I don't want to do. They demasculizing us. I mean, shit, these white boys been eating off their raw comedy for years. I mean, all the gay scenes. Nah, I ain't getting on my knees in front of no nigga. Fuck, I look like. But they took it and made it funny. Or nigga getting caught with his pants down. Oh, this nigga gay shit. This nigga out here, he flashing niggas. White people, ha 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 ha. It's funny. Like I say, man, it's no. We don't. They push that boundary that we don't want to push. And I mean, of course, it's for manly reasons, but we laughing at a bunch of men.
But
Huh?
exactly. I'm not gonna say they pushing that boundary that we don't want to push. What I'm gonna say is more so like now a lot of the shit that they be doing be out of pocket.
Well, wait.
Now
I got a good point of why I say they push the boundary that we don't want to push. Think about Shaq and grown ups. What black man gonna sit there and let another nigga rub all on his chest and nipples like that? I'm telling you, they got a few of them that's not closed minded. Shout out to my man Shaq too. Shaq is one of them that ain't got that
I
closed
don't know what
mind.
he's talking about. I don't know what he means about by you're not closed minded. But I
Man,
just
what I mean is you put it like this. Put it like this. Put it like this. What I mean is, that Shaq is up there in pure comedic health.
right, no facts, no facts, no facts.
We know Dwight Howard is up there for pure enjoyment. See what I'm saying? So it's a difference. That's all I'm saying. Like, you
So
ain't
wait
gonna
a
see
second.
Bucket.
So wait a second. So wait a second. So you saying that that S tattoo that's on Shaq's arm stands for Superman,
Yeah.
but the S tattoo that's on the White's arm stands for sugar or
Or
sweetness
sausages.
or sack chaser.
That shit. He should have two
Allegedly,
S's.
allegedly, we
No,
don't know this. Allegedly,
allegedly it
these
should
are
be
all
two S's.
allegedly things. We
It
don't know
should
this,
be
but
it should be
but
sex
we don't know.
snatcher.
We don't know if it's fake news. We don't know.
Hey,
In my Trump voice, before my arraignment, we don't know if it's fake news. But
uh,
as of right now,
just that's the envelope. That's the envelope I'm referring to. Ladies and gentlemen,
no,
like
that's not an envelope.
it's not.
He, he wasn't pushing the envelope. He was trying to push an asshole. He was trying to, like, he allegedly, he assaulted someone. He sexually assaulted someone. Like, who knows?
He said
Allegedly.
the
Allegedly.
boy
This is
said he
all
brought him
allegedly.
some head. He brought him some head.
We did see the messages.
Yeah, I seen the text messages. I
Was
seen the
he
text
hacked
messages.
or was he not?
I said, man, listen. I seen the text messages and see, like I tell people, I don't need to know if this shit was real or fake. I seen the video you grabbing a nigga dick on national TV 2 days before I seen the text messages. So damn right I
You know
know you
what?
did it, nigga.
You know what? You know what? I rest my case, Your Honor. I rest my case. You're right. I rest my case. You're
I
absolutely right.
mean, Dwight Howard, you done messed my episode up, you vicious little dick taker. But
How do
it's
we talking about Superbad? We're not even talking about Dwight Howard. Listen,
he's
what
super bad. He's fucking super bad. You fucking freak. But like I said,
once
it's
the
that's the
bull
analogy I'm going
once the
for.
bull listen, hold up, wait, because this ties in to the movie Superbad. I'm talking about the movie Superbad. once once those text those DM messages came out from Dwight Howard, I'm pretty sure he sat there and was trying to figure out what was going on, and then in the back of his mind, a song probably played like these eyes cry every night for you. These eyes, wow wow, and need to hold you. The hurt is on me, yeah.
Yeah.
And and it was like these eyes. These eyes have seen I love, but I never seen I love I have with you.
If I had to take
Yo,
a guess, that nigga
bro,
was
I
in
don't
there
know.
playing. That nigga was in there playing Busta Rhymes. Give me some more. That's what the fuck he was in there playing. That nigga was trying to get out of there. That nigga was in there trying to get you some more. But
That nigga was
like I
like, oh yeah, nigga. You heard a hacker shack, nigga. I'm hacker sack, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
said,
D up, pause. Like I don't know, like the White Howard, a tall ass nigga, bro. You sure you want to be talking crazy about this nigga? You know what? Fuck that nigga. He out in Taiwan. He out in Taiwan with Daytwan. You know what I'm saying? Like.
that nigga out there, yeah, Taiwan. I bet that's why he came back to the States straight looking for meat. You freak.
That nigga out in that nigga out in Taiwan sucking on the python.
That
you
nigga
know,
was
you
freak.
heard what he said, bro. You saw what he wrote, bro. He get a little nasty sometimes, Paul.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, we talking
Oh,
about
like
the movie Superbad.
he like, what do you
Yo,
mean? I'm talking about four finger spreader. What? The,
yeah,
the
like
what?
it's not
What?
even a basketball play. Like, what are you doing? Like, he like that nigga. Like, well, let's do a triple threat.
Biggie. That nigga,
Pause, yo.
boy,
That nigga out
listen.
there.
This is
This
why
nigga in the
bullshit ran
bedroom
out.
yelling out basketball plays, bro. Full court
Soon as that
press.
nigga, so as soon as that nigga came in the door and that nigga yelling good game, that nigga should have walked right back out. That nigga talking about I get aggressive. Yeah, nigga.
Soon as
You
Bull
get
walked in,
aggressive.
he yelled. Soon as Bull walked in, he yelled, man to man coverage. I got him.
That
Yo,
nigga
Bull was
opened the
like,
door and
what?
asked
Like,
him, nigga,
I thought
you
I
here
was
to
here
go
for
one on
autograph
one?
signing. Bull was like, I thought I was here for autograph signing, bro. I saw a flyer and everything online. It said it was an autograph signing.
That shit like going to
Yo,
I can only imagine, man. But back to the task at hand. I mean, like I said,
that movie
it's
super.
it make it like I said the comedic stuff because like even with the parts with the kids in school, that shit definitely did make me feel like high school again when they was playing in the home back class, the little dumb shit they was doing. Like when that nigga
Mhm.
came up, dog, when he ran up to him on that soccer field, he was so fucking hype, yo, so hype. She has an
Evan,
older brother, but she
Jules came up to me
entrusted
and
it
she
to
said
me.
she wants some of Seth's own dressing. All right, she didn't say that, but the first part she said she's got an older brother. Then that nigga ran up and told the whole lie, bro. Like, yo, he had a
He
whole
didn't
story,
lie.
bro, about how
He
that shit
didn't
went down. He,
lie.
yo,
He did not lie. He told her the first part was true. She had an older brother. He didn't lie. He did not lie. Some of that was true.
all right. So why he come up and tell the other stuff?
It was just on his mind. Plus, we talk about a bull who had a dick treasure chest, so I kind of expect him to be on the strange side of things, he possessed a box full of dicks. And it was his hobby. He was professional dick drawer.
You know what's wild? Whether you know what, we not judging y'all. You know what I'm saying? We don't want y'all to get us canceled and all of that. We not judging y'all. Whatever type of treasure chest of dicks y'all have, like whether it be a lunchbox or a cell phone.
Fuck what he talking about.
You know,
dealing around some dicks. Y'all ain't funny without some dicks.
Yeah, we just don't. I'm not trying to cancel, bro. I don't know. Listen, we only been around for a few episodes, man. We talking about the movie Superbad, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all I know was Seth wasn't allowed to eat freeze pops, hoagies, hot dogs, like cheesesteaks, whatever food he considered to be the best kind. He wasn't able to eat. He couldn't eat drumsticks.
Yeah.
He couldn't eat
I just
like.
want to know. I just want to know why.
That was probably better off for him though.
I mean, it was definitely better off for him because if you say and tell somebody that the best foods are shaped like cylinders, you kind of need some help
let's
anyway.
get to the other scenes that was in the movie though. Let's get to that. It was a lot of whole other funny scenes in the movie, man. Even when even going back to the song, that I was just singing not too long ago, y'all. Like that song, like when Evan was locked in that room full of coke heads, bro. Like it was like I don't know what I would have done in that situation, bro. Like I probably as soon as I got off the phone and they came in there and started closing the door, I'm like, oh, I'm out. Like, what are y'all about to do? Like, bro, I don't like. What are y'all doing? Like, he stayed. He should have left.
They was trying to get the liquor, man. They couldn't leave the party without the liquor. That's all that was. And I can't forget, man. Every scene with my man Fogle. Fogle was just they needed Fogle, man. Shout out to you, Christopher, man, because I ain't gonna lie, man. He did his thing. Like, see, that's the thing with Fogle, and I gotta give him, I gotta give him my young boys flowers, man. He did good in that joint. He did outstanding, nigga, and kick ass too. And then I like the little clip, like I said, I like the way they had him playing it. He got his little clip that this is the end. Like that's another thing about them too. Like I say, these movies tie in because they actually all was in. This is the end, all the way down to Seth Rogen. And this is the end of where they had him playing like Michael Cera was just this wild ass coke kid, and McLovin was just this real life nerd, and then Jonah Hill was just fatalities. He was just him. You know what I'm saying? So it's huh?
Fatalities.
Fatalities. Right.
That's what I said. Fatalities. Fatalities.
He was looking at it, he was like, wow. Well, that's why I say, like, even to see them tripping like that, they get them depicted that's how them niggas are in real life. I don't think that's how they are. And then, like, even honestly, I'm very upset, ladies and gentlemen. But we gonna do this one next. You gotta watch Neighbors, bro. He had probably about
So we gotta watch what?
Neighbors.
I've seen Neighbors, but I just don't really remember it like that right now. Don't be like, why you gotta?
I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I ain't gonna say nothing about Neighbors.
Like,
but once again, Neighbors is one of those like our last episode.
We're talking about Superbad. We're talking about
Superbad. Once again, Neighbors has three actors from Superbad. Seth Rogen, McLovin, and Franco. They might have more if I look back at the IMDb list. So it kind of goes together. It's a movie that deals with their growth and it's also coming up next. Once he finally reviews the movie, he gonna be like, "Yo, why the fuck? How did I forget this joint?" He will never forget it again. But
it's not that I forgot it. It's just that I haven't seen the movie in a while, bro. That's all. I just haven't seen the movie in a while. That's all. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. That's all. I just haven't seen the movie in a while. That's all.
It's even with, like I said, even with that one. I mean, like I said, you got this movie was mainly, and this another Hollywood point I like to point out with this movie. This movie was mainly made to point out the younger cast acting because they knew Seth Rogen. They cut a lot of them older cats put less the scenes and let the other ones ride out. Also, if people out here don't know, to see how good of a movie buff y'all is, the same girl that served McLovin a liquor at the liquor store is the same girl that fell out horse dick that impact party bus. If anybody could comment down below, what movie am I referring to? I'll send your sister on. What? It's
Oh, so I can't say anything. All right, fine. I won't say anything.
Yeah, you can't say anything.
Right,
I mean, that's pretty good prize, guys, because she's boring me. But that's another little.
We're gonna give out a cash app prize. If y'all can figure out that, we'll send y'all $25 on cash.
I'm gonna
if he's referring to, you know.
I'm gonna send you a $25 gift card to buy Reloaded merch.
What? No. What we gonna do, being as though you just said that, what we gonna do is, being as though he just said that, you get $25 off your first order off of Chronic Cinema merch. How about that? Which is dropping. You know what I'm saying? This week coming up. Not this week that we in, but you know what? By the time this episode drops, it is gonna be this week. So yeah, the merch will be out. So yeah, look for that merch, y'all.
Hold up.
We got hats.
Let me. Oh. You gotta add something on there.
Okay, hats.
$25.
You're not signing out.
Oh no, we ain't signing out, but you gotta let them know that fine print that they put on the bottom of the TV when they put some bullshit on there, right? $25
off $100 purchase.
There we go.
My bad, bro. My bad. I forgot it. $25 off $100 purchase, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta get paid too. What the fuck? We ain't doing. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get paid too, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got some flavors. If y'all know, you know what I'm saying, nigga. They've been calling me French for years, nigga, because I be dressing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a few pair of flavors of shoes just off to the left and the right of me that I could just grab and just throw on camera right quick for y'all. But I ain't even gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely gonna
tell you. The left and the right. Like you could just say, yo, you just be like, yo, grab a shoe off your right, grab a shoe off your left. Like I could just grab a shoe off either side, bro. I'm just saying, like it doesn't matter. Like and this is in the basement. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like this, I don't even, the stuff that's down here hardly gets worn. You know what I'm saying? Like it's down here. Like I bring it to get to it. Like I wear what's in my room and shit like that. Like or in my living room or in my dining room. Like that's how my shoe game is. You feel me? Like it's yeah, it's all over the crib. But back to Superbad. Motherfucking one of my favorite scenes besides the scene where he was in the room singing, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. It is probably gotta be once they got to the party and like all this shit started popping off. Like remember, like, cause remember, not the original party. I'm talking about the first party that they got to with the boy that asked them was they Mark brother and all that shit.
The
And
party
the boy
stole
that
liquor from.
exactly when the boy was like, "What the fuck were you doing dancing with Jacinda?" Remember when the bitch had her? He was he had blood on his leg and shit. Like he was like, I must have bumped up against her at some sort of time during the party, and by some mystical cantation, like her period blood got on my leg. Like that bitch name was Jacinda. Like yeah, and she was a drawbox. Remember that bitch was like, Mark, hide your gun. I just called the cops. Like yeah.
Uh, yo, I, I, but I don't know, cause like I said, I like too many parts in this movie. I would probably have to say if I had to pick one, when they damn, I'm gonna say it's a toss up between when his mom dropped him off at school, and I would say
No,
probably.
they his mom ain't drop him off at school. He pulled up. Remember, Seth pulled up to his crib and he was talking about his mom. That was at the beginning of the movie.
All right, yeah, that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
what
yeah. He was like, "I'm so jealous you got to suck on those tits as a baby." And then that nigga Evan said the most pausing shit ever. Like we ain't even gonna repeat it. Y'all can go. Y'all can go look that scene up. Like the beginning scene is super bad. Like y'all can go look that up. Like, I'm not about to say it. I don't think he gonna say it. So what y'all can do is look at. You might put the link in the comments, or he might even put a clip of the video in this video. Like we never know. But I'm not about to say what he said.
I'm about to know, man. I ain't saying it. But that was one of my favorite ones. And then I would say the one at the end where the nigga Fogle walked across the police car, plucking his cigarette like he was all cool.
Yo,
Have to drag you out the party.
no, bro. Also, those fucking cops in that movie, bro.
That's top
Seth
of the world.
Rogen and what's my man name? I can't think of his name right now. I'm pissed off. I think his name is Dave something.
Oh, I got him right. I got it up there. Oh wow, he's going to exit out Google.
See the Dave something or Bill. That's not Bill Maher, is it?
Yeah, his name was Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. There we go.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader and Seth Bill Hader and Seth Rogen as those fucking cops in the movie Superbad, bro. Yo, remember when they was riding around looking for him and that nigga just started shooting out the window? He was like, "Yo, you can't do that." Like, I'm just trying to put out a couple warning shots. Like, they was
They
mad as
really
shit,
was.
making love and left. Uh,
They really was heartbroken. McLovin.
McLovin, why would you leave us? No, remember the drunk boy ran into him on the bus. He was like, "It's you, McMuffin." Yeah, he called that nigga McMuffin, bro. Dog, yo, that movie was a fucking classic, bro. Like it was way too many scenes in there, bro, to just be like, just literally like nonstop laughter, bro. Like when you really think about it, from beginning to end. Remember the bull walked up to him and was like, "Hey, Seth, just want to let you know you're not invited to
Nah,
my party,
you
and
talking about
also
when
tell a
Jesse?
faggot that you're with he's not invited either." Like he was like, "Hey,
You
yeah,
talking about
so
when Jesse spat on him?
you fucking bailed on me, bro. You fucking bailed on me when Jesse spat on me this morning." He called that nigga Elgin Baylor. That nigga bailed on him.
Dog. No, I forgot about the other
Bro.
part. Remember when that nigga Will Seth went to go buy the liquor and everything was going his ways and the old lady is like, have fun fucking Becca.
I will. Yeah. Have fun fucking Jules. Yeah, it was Jules. Cause remember he was trying to fuck Jules.
Yo, dog. I was like, yo, I
That nigga
forgot
got
about that
sliced in the
part.
neck with the bottle by the security boy. He walked in. It was a security breach. You never would have done it. That nigga McLovin had the fucking vest on, dog. Like, let's not forget about the fucking vest. He was like, "You like my vest? It fucking makes." He was like, "You like my vest? It makes me look older." He was like, "You look like Pinocchio." Like, yeah.
When a
He
bull
was like,
came up, that
"You
nigga,
look like Pinocchio with a vest on, dog." Bro, it was so many comedic lines and scenes in that fucking movie, bro, to even name. Like, it's like we would literally be here for like damn near the duration of how long that movie was, sitting here discussing each and every fucking scene that was funny, bro, because it was so many scenes, bro. So many. Like when fucking McLovin walked
remember
into
when
class,
he came?
gangsters, gangsters, what's up, guys? That nigga threw up the W, like, what's up, guys? Like,
Think about it. That joint ended up in songs and everything.
it really did,
It
bro.
been alive.
Listen, the year after that movie dropped, bro, McLovin was at the Super Bowl hanging out with NFL players and all that old crazy shit, bro. McLovin, of all people, fucking McLovin. That nigga was out here snorting coke off the Super Bowl helmet, allegedly.
That nigga said he
Yeah.
super bad. McLovin it. That's crazy. I got a young boy named McLovin, man. You might see this episode start cracking
Yo,
up. I definitely got a young
ain't
boy
see that
named
nigga in
McLovin.
about 17, 11 years.
That nigga, he
About
wasn't
11
missing,
years
man.
since we seen that nigga, bro. I know exactly who you talking about.
Yeah.
Not McLovin.
Remember, remember when the cops ran on them niggas and told them pussies on the pavement?
Yeah. Hold his hand. Hold his hand like it's your little sister. Benedicta. Benedicta.
He told pussies on the pavement.
Pussies on the payment, fellas. Yo. Them niggas was scared as shit. That nigga took off running, bro. Yo. He
Yo,
could
remember
not
when
catch
she?
him, bro. He was like, he's like an extraterrestrial. Yeah.
You remember when the Joe caught him staring at school?
Yeah. That nigga was like, you know what time it is? Yo, fucking, yo, bro. That movie gotta be, yo, Superbad gotta be one of the most classic movies, bro. That was like, it's like, in a sense, like, that movie, like, as far as like high school wise, like I'm not gonna say like it played a role for like black culture or nothing like that. But what I'm gonna say is like in a sense like it had certain parts where everybody could relate to, whether you were black, Asian, Indian, fucking, you know what I'm saying, like Spanish, like it doesn't matter, bro. Like you will find a way to kind of relate to this movie. Like it was a whole lot of crazy scenes in that movie, bro. Like the movie Superbad, it's got to go down as a comedy classic, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's got to. Like I don't see how it can't. Like with characters named fucking McLovin. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he got a whole T-shirt. That T-shirt, I don't know if a lot of people know, bro, but see, and again, like this go back to me getting dressed and all that shit for years. But after Superbad came out, bro, like you know, like they make graphic T-shirts at all the stores. Like you can go find a graphic T-shirt anywhere at a Journeys, a Hot Topic, a Spencer's, a Target, a Walmart, or whatever. But Macy's was the first place that was selling T-shirts that had the McLovin ID on there, bro. Niggas don't even dig it, bro. Y'all don't dig it. That was the first place you can go to to get you a T-shirt with McLovin ID on that joint, bro. Like in fucking Macy's, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and that was literally like right after the movie came out. Like I'm gonna say like the next spring or summer, whenever the movie came, whatever time frame that movie came out, those T-shirts were out by that spring or summertime, bro. You know what I mean? Like that movie. That's why that shit got to go down as a cult classic or as a comedy classic because there's not a lot of movies where you see them on T-shirts or jackets or socks or even still talked about to this day. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
movies where motherfuckers thought they was gonna pop and they was bullshit movies. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot of shit. But a movie like this, Superbad, y'all gotta watch it. If you never seen the movie Superbad, you gotta go and watch it. And if you did see it, nigga, go watch it again. Cause I'm pretty sure you're gonna see some shit in there or hear some shit in there that you never heard or saw before. That
Yo,
movie, wow, bro.
this is. Remember when they was he was playing with the breathalyzer with the cops?
Yeah, bro. Every nigga, remember the cops was crip walking in a party. Bill Hader, that nigga was in the party crip walking. Once they cleared that joint out, dog, like yo, he came in that joint like, oh no, it's the cops. Everybody out, like 2 scenes later, you see this nigga in there crip walking, like
How he going? He handed him his gun and said, "Have a blast."
yeah.
I, yo, man, they really was the worst cops in the
Why was they
world,
sitting there?
man.
Why did they have their arms around McLovin? Why he had the covers around him? Like McLovin wasn't sure what was about to happen. McLovin was in there getting some cheeks. Them niggas just fucking ran in the room. They just ran down on him in the room like, yo, McLovin, what are you in here doing? McLovin, why'd you leave us? Like, yo, they
You heard what he told
and
me.
that
They're
nigga
not
thought
putting
about it. He
the
talking about we shouldn't be blocking McLovin's cock. We should be
cop.
guiding it. Pause. Like, what do you mean you should be guiding it? Like, why are you even blocking it in the first place? Like it was a lot of pause moments, but it was a whole lot of it was a whole lot of moments in there that had you cracking the fuck up, man. Like yo, that yo, there's a whole lot of scenes in that movie, bro. Like, and again, like I said, like we would be here all night talking about each and every scene. Like that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, bro. Even down to the
Yo,
huh? What you just thought about
no,
something else?
I was listening to the song, man. He was singing the song at the party.
Who Evan, right? These
Yeah,
eyes
man.
cry every night for you. These eyes,
He
wow,
said,
wow.
he kept saying no. He was like, "It's Jimmy's fucking brother that killed the Beatles." He said, "No,
He's the
no."
guy. Remember, I was telling you that time I was at the party. He's Jimmy's brother. You're Jimmy's
Yo,
brother. Oh, you're Jimmy's brother. He was like, no, it's not. He was like, you lying to me? You fucking lying to me? Are you fucking lying? What y'all don't know, another stash spot. The guy that said that in that movie, Superbad, that was like, you lying to me? You fucking lying to me? Now y'all might have peeped it, but it was a lot of celebrities in the movie. This is the end. He was also in the movie. This is the end. He was one of the guys that was falling into like that little volcano opening or whatever that was in the ground or whatever. And he was like, I'm gonna swing over and I'm gonna put my whole weight in on you or whatever. He was like, okay or whatever. He was like, are you sure you're gonna hold my whole weight? Like that's him. Like he's the boy that was like, are you fucking lying to me? You're not Jimmy's brother. Like yo. He
you
definitely
know,
the end, man, because they had a lot of celebrity cameos in there, and I'm gonna call them cameos because, granted, they were in the shit for fucking 2 minutes, like not even
yeah,
that, like a lot of celebs.
that that's definitely a coming movie. Cause that's my shit. I watch that movie all the time. All
Damn near the whole cast of Superbad is in This Is the End. That's why I brought it up.
yeah, they all yeah, majority of them was in there. But they
At least all the stars were.
and see that's another thing with them too. Like with this whole little like if you look at the people, they kind of stayed together. I mean, they didn't get that Adam Sandler, David Spade type, vibe, but they did get close to it. Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill did a lot of movies together. A lot. I mean, he only did that one with Michael Cera and McLovin, but he did a lot with Seth Rogen. Cause I remember they did a joint together called Funny People with Adam Sandler. That's my shit too. I mean, we said discovered earlier they was in 40-year-old version together. They was in I think I I said the thing I said even with their whole little clique, they formed good little alliances because remember, Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen did a lot of movies together at the Superbad.
Right.
Like I said, I liked the joint Funny People. I liked it. I remember he was in Knocked Up together, right?
40-year-old virgin.
That's why I say they did a couple good movies together. I mean, they never really did nothing as a trio. I would have liked it to
Also,
see
hold
them.
on, wait, not to cut you off, but um, what was the follow up? It was a follow up movie to Knocked Up, correct or no?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I thought it was a follow up movie to that. I might be mistaken.
See, the only reason I'm gonna say is not. I don't think it is. You really don't. And there's another little stash spot I'm gonna give y'all. How many times do you see Seth Rogen do a
It
part
was.
two?
It was. It was.
What was
This
it?
is 40, I believe, was the follow up to Knocked Up, right?
I don't know. I never seen
Let
this
me
is
see.
40.
It was something like that though, bro. Let me look that up right quick.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's what I was about to say too. Like these type Hollywood stars, the Seth Rogens, the Jonah Hills, they don't do part twos. They
Exactly.
don't gotta miss the
Knocked Up.
part two.
Hold up. Knocked Up came out, and then This Is 40 was like the follow up to it.
And who's starring This Is 40? I ain't see that.
This is 40. Yeah, you did. You had to see This Is 40, bro. It got
Who's
Paul
starring in
Rudd.
it?
It got Paul Rudd. It got the it got Judd Apatow's wife in there, the chick that was in like 40-year-old virgin and shit. That was like, I'm fucking starved. Let's get some French toast. Let's get some fucking French toast. And that's the joint I was telling you. It got both of Judd Apatow's daughters in that joint too. No, not. I mean, This Is 40 is the follow up to. Hold on, wait. Let me see, because it's like This Is Why I'm Married or not, something like that though. Like it's the follow up to that though. Let me see.
Yeah, it's got a lot of people in it. I don't know what's in it.
Oh yeah, that might be it.
It got a lot of people in it. Yeah, it got a lot of people in
Yeah, yeah. After Knocked Up, it was This Is 40. So yeah, you got to check out This Is 40 because that's like an extension of Knocked Up. That's like the part two or whatever, because it's got the same characters from Knocked Up in it, but it kind of takes like a different turn on the movie, but it's still, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna definitely check it out. You know, I don't spend no movie. I
Again,
watch.
these are still characters that are in these movies that's in the movie Superbad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's also produced by people that got something to do with Superbad, such as the Judd Apatow, the Seth Rogen, the Jonah Hill. You know what I mean? And such. Where, yo, where did they just go?
And
All right,
see, and then another thing, like that people, cause like even looking at movies like this and stuff, and then for me to find out that Seth Rogen was working on Stranger Things, I was definitely that definitely shows a lot with growth and
all
where
right.
he want to go.
What we're not about to do is talk about Stranger Things because now I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm lost. Like, what are you talking about?
It's a show on Netflix. You should check it out. But
Yeah, no, you talking about with the demagogues or demagogues or
yeah,
yeah, nah, I'm alright, nigga. Let me tell y'all something. And y'all can nigga quote me on this, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I smoke way too much bud to be watching that type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I'm cool. I'm alright.